Been a minute since I did a video like this, but Joe, you too, what up? It's your boy Mike T's back at you with another video. And up until this point, I've been showing a lot of how I actually press DTF transfers, how I mix HTV with DTF transfers. I'm even showing the process of printing DTF transfers. However, I have not showed the whole process of me actually sitting down at the computer, showing you guys exactly what I do to get ready to print a DTF transfer or a UV transfer. So in this video, that's what this whole video is about. Now remember guys, I am still new to the game. I am still learning. I am still figuring out RIP softwares, figuring out how to catch things before they actually happen, the whole surrounding area, making sure that the temperature is right, because if that temperature is just not right, makes for a bad day of printing, aka some banding or white going out or the colors going out. But with all that being said, I would like to welcome you guys along with me as I go through this DTF journey. As I said time and time again, I very rarely show me actually turning on the monitors like you see here and actually turning on the direct-to-film machine. Now, you have to turn the monitors on before you can actually turn on this machine and make sure that the program is running. But if you are new here, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe and hit that thumbs up so you'll be notified every time I drop some new content. And welcome to the DTF T-Gang family. Alright, so we use the brains of the operation all right here. Now I'm getting ready to show you guys exactly what I do to get started with a day of printing. Here is my print file up here up top. Down here is the Adobe Illustrator where I do different artworks. And on this computer, the main computer, is the brains, where it's actually ripping the actual print that I'm getting ready to print, which is 3448. Everything is set up on here manually, and this is what I would do to get the day started. We always start here, then we work our way over to there. So after the brains over here, we like to come over here and make sure that these humidifiers are on. Now, there's a couple important steps that we're going to take real quick. First, let me tear off myself some paper towel. We'll see why here in a second. The first thing I'm going to do is unclamp these, which is basically they hold the line. Use this. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'm just unclamping the clamps and scooting them down, basically letting the ink flow. Once we do that, we're going to go ahead and power this on up, let it initialize. While it's doing that, we're going to cover up the extra cables right here, just because when that humidifier is going, we do not want it to accidentally get any of the internals wet or moist, since we're using these humidifiers. While it's initializing and doing this thing real quick, I'm going to come back, then we'll resume on picking back up from here. Alright, we wanted that to say idle, which it did say idle. And we'll do us a test run, a test print, and make sure that everything's circulating like it's supposed to. So real quick, while I'm taking a break, I'm going to sit down back at the main station and start ripping files. From here, I'll rip the files, I'll drag them over to Adobe, check them out to make sure that whatever the customer has sent in, the image isn't pixelated and it's the best art possible. The top monitor that says Vinyl Supply Unlimited there up top is how I actually initiate the printing. I'm also checking to make sure that the actual artwork did download, as sometimes with Shopify or any of these websites, the image doesn't come all the way through. I'm not too sure what that is, but I have to go through and double click each file, link preview, to make sure that it's actually there.
Flatline on the beat.
Alright. First things first, we're going to do us a nozzle test since we're just kicking this on. And see how it's printing. That was the last nozzle test before it actually got shut off, which was all good. White was all there. There was no indications in the lines and the brakes. Right. Ooh, wait. That looks horrible. This right here is a no-no. Definitely got to do some checks. Alright, so from here, we're going to just do a basic clean. And we're going to do that over here. While we're over here doing our two-head clean, which is up there, guys. I'm trying to show you the best way that I can. I didn't mean to do check. Let's go do another check. Check. Alright, now that I accidentally hit check and it done it over, we're going to do our clean that I was originally trying to do. We're just going to do two-head all and clean normal. I showed on the other camera how I started up this, but I'm going to do it a little bit closer on this iPhone. The second pass wasn't even that bad. Okay. So which is letting me know that we're headed where we need it to be. It just needs to print. We'll probably do a light cleaning. If my colors didn't come back, I would do a strong clean. However, that's not necessary. So there's a couple more steps before I actually can get into printing, which I might be good. We'll see. We'll see. So I'm gonna let this finish up and then we'll be right back. Picking up where I left off on the big camera with the actual ripping of the program. This has been ripped, so now we're just gonna right hand click, save as, and we're going to move 3448, print, file, 3448. Alright, there we go. Right here. When it comes to direct-to-film printing and the program, it can become a little bit repetitious. There's a lot of different elements that you have to learn and you have to keep in mind. And although you do it every day, the slightest misstep or misjudgment can mess up your whole printing atmosphere. It's looking pretty good. Alright, we're going to let this print a little bit more. I'm going to set up another job and I'll get it ready to run through the dryer and show you guys that process. This is a quick how I get started at Vital Supply Unlimited. So there will be definitely more coming. But for right now, I just want to get this guys out for you guys. Alright, so I definitely need to make it bigger. As you can see, small time. A little tiny baby order right here. Look at that. Alright. YouTube, it's been another great one as I wrapped up how to actually set up DTF. And that's what your boy did today. I just worked on some DTF. I rang out a couple of people. Got in about 9:30 a.m. and probably gonna check out around 8:30 p.m. You already know what it is. As always, break the sky with your creativity. Don't let nobody get in the way of what makes you you. You're wonderful, one-of-a-kind self. Remember, there's going to be some haters, there's going to be some naysayers, there's definitely going to be some doubters. But as long as you stay consistent and stay the course, you have nothing to worry about. Yo, I'm feeling this olive, y'all. I kind of changed my whole wardrobe up to olive. But if it's your day to relax, big chill. You know what I'm saying? Rest for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Get some of them Z's. You see the wrinkles in my eye? Yeah, your boy ain't been Z'ing too well. But if it's your day to work, you should know the saying by now. Let's bread.